So what is up, pimps, hoes and buffaloes? I have a video for you guys today that I think is a real tasty treat, and this is a 43 kill regular TDM gameplay on the map Dome using the SPAS 12. It has damage extended mags on it, but nevertheless I think this is a really strong fast paced gameplay that you guys will enjoy. But what I want to be speaking about today is something that will affect a lot of people watching this video, considering a large amount of my subscribers also have YouTube channels and commenting commentaries as well. And what I want to be speaking about today is about confidence within commentaries and how personally I came about being a commentator. And I don't want to say the reasons why I started YouTube, but in terms of commentary and looking at commentary as a verbal medium which accounts for many other things other than gameplay. And basically when I was thinking about this, I put commentary in a spectrum concluding with three different bits: the middle, the end, and the beginning. And the first bit is commentating on your own with no one else listening to you in your bedroom. And this is something that I did from a very young age. When I was playing FIFA, which is all I used to play as a child, I used to mute the game volume every single time. And the reason for this was because at that stage in my life, I had it set in my head that I wanted to be a football commentator when I grew up. So I literally just sat there commentating over the games myself every single game. And I used to play FIFA career mode 24/7, and I don't think there was one match during the season that I didn't sit there and commentate over it myself. And as well as that, when I was younger, I used to write down football scores and, you know, make up my own scenarios and stuff. And that is something I really used to enjoy. And I had a lot of confidence doing this simply because it was something I enjoyed, and I never had anyone else listening to me to either criticize or laugh or do anything, because, you know, you have to admit, sat there speaking to yourself, it's a little bit sad, but when you're doing it for yourself, it is really enjoyable. And then we have the other end of the spectrum, which is something that once again I experienced at school, and I always wondered why I felt this way. And that is when I was speaking publicly in front of big groups of people at school. I used to be really scared of this, and a great example was during A-levels, when, you know, everything becomes a little bit more independent and you're expected to be able to speak up for yourself in the classroom. You know, there's no such thing as sitting in the back of the class with your headphones on, pretending the teacher isn't going to see you, because in a group of, say, between 10 and 20 students instead of 30, you have to say something. And when we were doing class debates, I always used to be the one that used to come really prepared for it. I used to think, right, I don't know what I'm going to say unless I write stuff down. So I literally used to scribble page after page of information. It could have been talking about anything, but it was mainly in literature, where I had a really clever class. So I thought I needed to prepare in order to be able to say stuff that, you know, was clever and be able to fit in with the rest of the guys. But this, I think, was really my downfall, and that is a tip I want to give to you guys about commentary. By all means, I don't want to go out and say that I'm the best commentator, but if you overthink things in commentary, it does become really complicated. And I went through a stage of doing this. I literally used to write out a script of what I was going to say, and if I didn't stick to it, I'd be like, shit, I need to do this again. And nowadays, I literally just write down 1 or 2 points that I want to say, and then let it flow naturally. If something comes up that, you know, changes the flow of the topic, then so be it. The best way to commentate is to be natural, and that is where I basically think YouTube sits right in the middle of that spectrum. You've got the balance of being sat at home on your own, being really confident about it, but you also have that idea that, you know, you want to say things in order to make people feel good about what you're saying, and also make people sit back and think, you know what, he's actually speaking some sense, he's speaking some truth. And, you know, that is what I think about YouTube commentaries. And starting up gaming, of course, I said I didn't want to make this a commentary as to say why I was influenced to do YouTube, but I'm saying that YouTube commentary is right in the middle of that spectrum. You can think about things, but, you know, you have that confidence and you don't have to sit back on your laurels and stuff and just say what you think everyone else wants to hear. So basically, guys, I hope you did enjoy this commentary, and I know it went a little bit unstuck at the end, but like I said, I didn't write things down to a script, and, you know, this ends up how it ends up. So if you did enjoy this video, guys, leave me a comment, you know, let me know your experiences in commentary and public speaking as well. And if you do have a YouTube channel, hopefully you can take that tip forward as to not write too much stuff down and overcomplicate things for yourself, because it will make you really angry, as you probably won't get everything you wanted to say. So hopefully you did enjoy this gameplay. Leave it a rating if you think it is necessary. Leave me questions as well for the Q&As. That is still coming really strong. I've got a fantastic video planned for Sunday. And yeah, just leave me more questions, and I hope you've enjoyed this video, guys. Have a great day. Peace.